Lay down. Hi, everyone. This is astronumerologist Lloyd Strayhorn live with Lloyd. This is a special. It's a special in the sense that no, it's not the regular Monday and Wednesday show, but it is just to let you know, as you see on the screen, there's going to be a special event that's going to be taking place tomorrow. And it's the Numerology Virtual Esoteric Guidance by Kaya and Lloyd. It's going to be between the hours of 2 and 7 p.m. And what we want you to do is join us. We'll be joining you in a couple of minutes. Schedule an appointment. So this way, you go to her website, kayafrench.com, or you call her number, 866-331-5088. That is 866-331-5088. And we thought we'd have a little fun in the sense that we want to take the first 7 people only, okay? And we need 3 things from you. We need to know your first name so we can say hi properly. Secondly, we need your birthday so we can give you a mini reading. I'm going to spend just a short, brief one. Kai is going to spend a short, brief one with you. And we need to know where you're calling from. All righty. Some from Missouri, South, North, West, whatever the case is, out of the country. So that's what we're going to do. Don't forget, this is the Kaya and Lloyd event tomorrow, November the 6th, from 2 to 7 p.m., where it's a numerology virtual esoteric reading where you learn about your numbers and your stars. Now, you can either get both of us, you can get one of us, you can make your selection, or you can get both of us, of course, at different times. So with that said, I'm going to bring in Kaya and myself, and let's see, here we go with this. All righty. Okay. And there I am. All righty. Hi, everybody. Kaya, how you doing?
Oh, peace. How you doing? I was just saying peace to everybody, to all my goddesses, my gods, and my queens, and my kings, and my princess, and my prince. How y'all doing today?
Well, I guess after all of that, they should be doing great. Now, how did you come up with this virtual thing anyway, young lady?
Well, it's the pandemic. Not everybody want to come person, one-on-one interaction. So the next best way of interaction is a virtual. So this is how I came up with that. People want to get their readers and want to know about them, or either if they are interested. So I thought of a way that to come up with an idea to do this numerology event together.
Okay. So now, just remind us. So, in order to attend or participate tomorrow, they got to go to your website, kayafrench.com, KYAFRENCH.com. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Once they go to the website, what do they do to log on to say, okay, I want a reading with you, I want a reading with me, I want a reading with both, but at different times, of course. What do they do?
So once you go to my website on the landing page, you click on the consultation. That's where all my services and the bookings are at. You go to the last two. One is for 15 minutes, and then the other one's for 30 minutes. And while you are booking your session, you get the option to choose Lloyd or Kaya as your reader as well too.
Okay, and then once they make the commitment, they will send a link. You will send the email link, and then we will actually be talking face to face with them privately.
Yeah, so once you are booked, locked in, we will send you an email link to join us virtually for your appointment time. So you will have the 5 minutes prior to the appointment. You have the email link sent to your email 5 minutes prior to your scheduled session.
Okay, and for those, I know some of you are going to say, well, what's the fee? There is a fee for the mini session. It is 15 minutes. It's $40. For the half hour, it's 80. All right.
Correct.
So that's it there. Wish we could do these for free, but we all got family and bills and stuff like that. So, but the point is though that you can get a good enough time to get your questions answered. The half hour even more so, And then, of course, if you want to more in-depth from Kaya or myself, you can always schedule something more. Before we turn it over, don't forget, we need to get your name, out of respect, of course, your birthday. I'm going to give you a reading for briefly. Kaya's going to give you a reading briefly. And we need to know, where are you calling from? Because earlier today, we did this on Instagram, and one came from Houston, one came from Mississippi, one came from North Carolina, one came from New Hampshire, one even came out the country in Uruguay, okay, South America. So what I'm saying is, to have a sense of where you're calling from, but we want you to come tomorrow. So the first thing is the first 7 people only. Okay, that's it. So, Kai, you about ready to see what we got?
Yes, and it's from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 2 to 7.
Eastern Standard Time. When they turn back the clock, they turn back the clock tomorrow night, not tonight, Friday. They turn it back tomorrow night, right?
This weekend. Is it? I think it's on the Sunday or is it Saturday? Let me do it over the weekend.
Okay.
Real fast.
And so we're going to take the first 7, and this is a special. This is not the normal live with Lloyd every Monday, every Wednesday. Boy, one of those things. But anyway, we got the first one, Kaya, is let me see, Antonia. Okay, Antonia, she did exactly what we want. First of all, she gave her name. Second, she gave her birthday, and the fact that she's calling from Queens, my neck of the woods. Thank you, not your neck of the woods. Okay. Anyway, Antonia, I start first. No, you start first this time.
Okay, well, I'm going to just go into the personal year that Antonio is going through. This is a year of really organizing, structuring. I mean, if you want to get real specific to the books, all aligned together from the shortest to the tallest, that's fine. If not, this is where you really have to organize your home, your living room, your bedroom. Pretty much is being structured, because also down to how you spending your money and your time. If you look at your bank statements, you will see what you're spending your money on, and if you be surprised at where that money is going. So making some self investments, or people want to invest in you, whether you have a product or service. If not, this is a year for you to put together a big project or a grand slam project that you want to make up, so you get all your 10 team members on board, so y'all can get this project going whenever date you have a project and date. So pretty much it's about structure and even having like a higher sense of destiny of your mission.
Okay, I think it is my turn. Antonia, you are as we see, a Scorpio 2 person. So first of all, happy belated birthday. That took place less than about 2 weeks ago. So you are a water sign with a water number, which means you feel things very passionately, very intuitively, very sympathetically. And with your birthday, it also indicates you would be very romantic, huggy, feely, lovey, cuddly, those kinds of things. From the birthday you gave me, your key numbers are the 2, the 7, and the 6, which happen to be all 3 psychic and intuitive numbers. And your power days are always on Mondays and Fridays. And the fact you be going into a 9 personal year means it's going to be a year of fulfillment, but also a year to cut your losses as well. So that's what I'm looking at. Now, let's see. Don't forget, everybody's got to, it'd be good if they give, okay, I think, let me see. This one is from Kaya. This is from Sacramento, California.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, so Kai, you're first.
So Talina, this year for you is all about changes, but who said the process gotta be fast? This process that you're in is a little bit slow, and things just start to pick up for you from like mid-October, October the 15th up until now. So things are finally moving in motion. You finally get a little finance coming in. You're putting a big picture together. You gathering all your details and the resources. You're getting information from the woman who's been helping you, guiding you, giving you the ropes of life, even the just information that you need to know. also as far as your relationship it goes. Sometimes you are in relationship that's not so conducive to you, so you have to make sure that the person that you meet, they have to be your friend first, but also do a background check. Now you ain't got to be pulling up the background, but you at least question them, ask them what, when, why, because sometimes they got secrets. People who you date, sometimes they're not really upfront with you.
All righty. My turn. Selena, you are a master number 22 person. You're a Pisces 4, but you're born on the master number 22. And what it indicates for me is that you like to be different. You like to think outside the box. When I was looking at your name, Selena, it suggested one of your parents was either a Taurus or a Libra, or born on the 6th, the 15th, or the 24th of the month, or those would be the people you would bring into your life. And yet at the same time, people coming under those signs and birthdays may appear to be a little challenging at some point. Your key or most important numbers are the 4, the 1, and the 3. And you'll find as a result that Sunday and Thursdays are actually your best days out of the year. And in fact, your best months will be February, followed by March, followed by August, followed by the month of December, and several days before you get there. So it's late January into February, late February into March, late July into August. Late July into August, and late November into the month of December. And thank you for calling all the way from California. All righty. So now, let's see. So how we do this again? Okay. That's amazing how this works. Anyway, we're going to get to the next person. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now, this person is from my neck of the woods, from the Bronx. And they're born, I think they had their birthday on there. I don't know how that worked. It's born June. Hold on. Their birthday.
4. Happy belated.
No. What they did was the time says 12:29 p.m. when you called in. We need to know your birthday too. So we'll move on right now. So
I think it's 10:24, Lloyd.
Huh?
I think it's 10:24. I see it right here.
Oh, okay. Well, good. So let me see. This is Miss Brown. Okay, good. So you first. Your turn.
This particular year, you are in a flirtatious cycle. You're in a cycle of self-investment. You're improving your self-worth, your character, because it seems like that your name is on the line right now. So you got to make sure you tight, make sure you're looking good. It's about the house, because when you walk out the house, it's like people be looking at, all eyes is on you this particular year. People are always all up in your business, trying to figure out where you're going, what you're doing, and who you with. So even if you put the darkest sunshades on to go outside, they still gonna see you. You can't even hide behind the aisles and stuff, because you saw somebody, but they already saw you. So it's kind of hard to miss you this particular year. But also this year, if you are looking for a relationship, you pretty much just you're not making a commitment. You just scouting out right now to see if these candidates that's who wants to be a partner with you are really serious. So right now, just being adventurous and see what they offer.
All righty, good. And it is my turn. Since you are born October the 24th, I have this to say too, that if you add up the year 2022, those 4 numbers add up to the single number of the 6. If you look at your birthday, the 24th, that adds up to the single number of the 6. So what it means is that the year should favor you in that way, but yet at the same time, you're going to have to put in the work, because in looking at your personal year cycle, it indicates you will be going through a 4 personal year. It's symbolic of a square. And so the person symbolically might feel hemmed in, confined, restrained, imposed upon, something of that nature, but it's designed for you to put in the work so you can get back all the fruits of your labor. So since you are a water sign with an earth number, it also tells me you're nurturing, but in relationships, sometimes people think you're a little bit of controlling, but your key numbers though are the 6, 9, and 3, and your best days are always on a Friday 1st, a Tuesday, and a Thursday 2nd. All righty. So thank you very, very much for that. Let me see who we have here next. Um, we have Kaya. Let me see. Whoops. How do we? There we
Uh,
go.
I think that's September the 20th, 1980.
I think it's September the 2nd.
Oh, September the 2nd.
Yeah,
Oh,
and they're out of California. It says D. I don't think it's San Diego. Could be. Yeah, it could be San Diego. Anyway, Kaya, what say you about Clo?
I would say this person has a very good intuition about people and pretty much what they want from her, and she can sense their hidden motives as well too. You are a woman that has very great talent, either with your hands. You're a great cook, or you like to put arts and crafts and those kind of things. Maybe you have a business doing that already, or thinking about doing that. I'm getting candles, so something with candles. Um, Also, this particular year for you is about deep diving into yourself, trying to find out who you are, maybe some of your family history, sketching out your vision board. But when you do these things, make sure you put what you want on your vision board and look at it every day and just attract these things to you so you can have it for next years to come. Also, and you're also in a cycle of maybe wanting to divorce something or divorce yourself from someone or a bad pattern, whether it's a parent, a mother, or even just your boyfriend, even your husband if you are married. Things probably not going right, or a rekindle of a relationship.
In my case, Clo, you are a Virgo 2 person, which means you're a finicky sign under a finicky number. And therefore, since Virgos are normally finicky about their dietary laws, the number 2 is normally finicky about their dietary laws. It wouldn't surprise me if you aren't a vegetarian, semi-vegetarian, or very picky or touchy about the kinds of food you eat, whose food you eat from, how food is prepared. But your key or most important numbers, though, are the 2, the 7, and the 5, and your power days are always on a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Friday. That's when you make your best moves. And I'm glad to say you're going into a power cycle that should be absolutely awesome. Okay. That's how I see it. Now, the next person we have, and don't forget, this is just a brief reading. Listen, we could spend a lot of time doing this. Let me see. How did it work? Okay, there we go. Okay, Kai, this is Africa. They are born August the 7th out of Hartford, Connecticut. All righty. So
Yes.
what say you about them?
I would say for this particular year that this person is traveling, the most important thing is to pay attention to the details. Whether you're hearing it, you hearing it, or you reading about it, or somebody's bringing information to you. Even when you're going about, there's something with detail that you have to pay attention to. So make sure you carry a little pocket notebook so you can write these things down, because these are pieces to whatever project or whatever something that you're working on. They're going to help you fill in the pieces for that particular thing. This also be a good time for you to start cleansing. Maybe you have more, if you are having any kind of digestive issues, drink some water, add some lemon and lime as well in there so you can clear out that digestive system so you can feel better. Your energy is more boosted if you're feeling kind of down, because this cycle can be like a up and a down, and things can be up in the air. So as of October, things started to really get the ball rolling, especially around the last week of October. That is really getting good. Even your energy, your skin was even glowing around that particular time. So Cancer, Pisces, those born on the 7th, the 16th, the 25th of the month will be in your affairs, along as those born on the 2nd, the 11th, the 20th, and 29th of the month will also play a role in your affairs, and especially women, like a mother, sister as well.
All right, I guess it's my turn. You are a Leo 7 person. That means now 95% of the people have at least 3 numbers. Then you got that rarefied that has 4 numbers. Well, guess what? That's you. So your key numbers are the 7, 2, 4, and 1. The 7, 2 rules the new moon and the full moon, and the 1, 4 rules the winter sun and the summer sun. So therefore, you carry these. So if you've ever looked at the sky at night, especially when there's a full moon or whatever the case is, or especially during the winters and the summers, this would make perfect sense. And what it simply means is that as a result of it, your best days are always on a Monday and a Sunday. And so I would expect you to get a lot of mileage. And Leos are always fierce, they're always dynamic. And then with you being a seven, it also tells me you have a mind of your own. But what Leo doesn't have a mind of their own. Okay. Did
Mhm.
you know, for example, that cats are born under the sign of Leo? So that's why dogs are Virgo. So when you call a dog is very obedient. I call a cat, that Leo energy kicks in. He may not say, listen, I'll talk to you at another time. Okay. So
Mhm.
anyway, we got another person, Miracle Rose. She is born on July the 10th. Okay. Hold on, let me do this again. See how this works. Wait a minute. Okay. Um, that's so interesting. I'm gonna get this thing. Oh, I see. Okay. Um funny. Okay. So anyway, Kaya, this person here, this is your turn. Miracle Rose, born on July the 10th of 1990. She didn't say where she was born, but
And
go ahead.
so this miracle, miracles are happening right now for you, especially since October. But this year has been about putting down the manual work, putting down the labor, down the footwork. Now you may have some people in your circle that you had to distance yourself from. You may have even lost some family members. I ain't saying like they made the transition, but you pretty much distance yourself from them, or even some friends as well too, because they're not seeing what you're seeing. You're trying to give them a different perspective, give them information that they need, because they don't see these things inside of themselves as we see other people. So this particular year is about laying down the foundation. What is the what, when, and where? How are you going to get things moving in the ball? What is your plan? What is your mission? What is your purpose for this particular year? What is something you're trying to get off the ground? It's like a house. When you first start to build a house, you gotta lay the foundation. So what foundation are you building? You probably asking yourself what, when, and how. This particular year probably has some mood swings or behavior issues, not bad behavior issues, but just like emotional behavior issue. And all that was to get you into alignment, to see something, or to receive a message from the higher source for trying to put you somewhere. So if you did not follow your plan from June to October, was like, okay, when is my ship coming? But as Lloyd always say, did you send your ship out there? So make sure that you are doing what you really want to manifest in your life. So right now, this new moon, start things new beginnings for you.
Okay, Miracle Rose, with you born on the day you are, what it tells me, first of all, you are a water sign with a fire number, with your sun falling in the fifth house of the zodiac, which is a house of pleasure and entertainment and movement and motion and things of that nature. It also tells me you're very headstrong, you're very determined. And what's so interesting, we just had an election here in New York City. The first African American mayor of New York, David Dinkins, was born on that birthday, July the 10th. Well,
Hmm.
we just, as of yesterday or 2 days ago, 3 days ago, Tuesday, had the second African American mayor of New York City, and they happen to be born under a number one. But then again, astrologically, New York City is a Leo, which is the number one on August the 17th or whatever year back in the day. But at any rate, though, this is going to be a good time for you to form the way you want to go things. In fact, when I look at your chart, it indicates that you are ready to make some important changes, because this year has been really a kind of working year where you had to put in the work, but hopefully you got back some things. Now, I know we're supposed to take 7 calls, but I gotta take just a couple of more, Kaya, and then we'll go. This is all right. This is you, and this person is Latanda. She's born in Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, on the 23rd of August, of Mystic's birthday. All righty. So, what do you got to say?
That's my uncle birthday as well too.
I know.
I know he's a giver, or she is a giver, and she would give the shirt off her back to help people, even be feeding the birds and the animals out in the streets. However, this is a particular year to really put your foot down, and you gotta mean no. No means no, or some say next opportunity. So this particular year, you gotta make some investment in yourself, whether it's a study or whether it's you committing to yourself to do something that you want to do, that you want to fulfill, a dream that you want to fulfill, a goal you want to accomplish. This is that year to cut some people off that's been holding on to like a saggy diaper on a baby that is trying to let go. So you have to you have to let go of people who no longer serve purpose in your life, or that's pulling you down like an anchor. You got to go the other way, because what you're trying to accomplish and where you trying to go, they not there right now. So this is a year that Aries, Leo, and Sag will be around in your affairs. People are inspiring you and encouraging you because they see your potential. So I'm gonna need you to really horn in on that energy and make your dreams fulfill. And because next year is gonna be all new, a new beginning, new settings, a new environment for you. So drop the load.
Okay, before I switch over to the young lady, King Simon said peace to the both of us. Peace to you. Latanda, first of all, you are a Virgo 5 person. Now, what's interesting, what we don't sometimes emphasize, that each number has a natural home around the horoscope, around the circle, where it's a natural home for them. So all 5 people born on the 5th, the 14th, or the 23rd, like you, Latanda, will always do well under the astrological sign of Virgo, which is the home for the 5, or the sign of Gemini. So since your birth numbers is where your natural home is, it means you would be more in sync. The difference is you are an earth sign with an air number, where Gemini is an air sign with an air number. So it means you're very practical, but very logical at the same time. It also indicates you were old at first, and as you've gotten older, darn if you haven't gotten younger, in the sense that younger persons will approach you or whatever the case is. But it also means you've always been blessed to know somebody who knows somebody, which is how you got your job, maybe met your maid or whatever the case is like that. That's always very, very important. And I think there, Kaya, we're going to take one more. Hold up. Let me try to do this. There we go. I think we're going to take one or two more, and then we're going to, maybe we're supposed to take 7, but there's so many of you calling in. I think it's really nice. Belinda from Harlem. Okay. All right. Okay. I got you. Thanks, Belinda. I got it from HCC. All right. We're going to take this one. Lady E. Bird. Kaya, what say you?
This is a person that you have very grand ideas and great intentions, and your heart is definitely in what you want to do. But sometimes you cancel yourself out about making a decision, because you can be very great, a CEO, a manager, so a supervisor, someone who always had a job to be in a leader or a team leader kind of field. But your first thought is the one that you should always go with. Even on a bright sunny day, you probably got some darkest shades on, and loving and just loving you walking down the street or driving, whatever you will be doing. A 1 energy always got the light on somewhere in the house or leaving it on somewhere. So make sure you turn off the lights at night before you go to bed, or even when you're leaving your home. This particular year for you is definitely about setting the tone, setting the foundation of what you want to accomplish by the end of this year.
All right. And let me say this for Lady Bird also. She is, first of all, a fire sign with a fire number, which means you don't play. Okay. In essence, if I had to summarize it, I would say you're known for your honesty, you're known for your straightforwardness. But in doing so, people will kind of misinterpret you as kind of like being bossy or over or domineering or whatever the case is. But I would say you're the kind of person that knows what you want. You're going to speak on it. And by the way, from your birthday, it tells me you don't take orders well. So being a manager, supervisor, director would be the best way for you to go. Your key or most important numbers are the 1, 4, and 9 in that order, while Sunday and Tuesday, and in a minor way Thursday, because these 3 are fire days in the week. And those would be the days that would be good for you. Now we're going to take our last one, Kaya, and this is Mickey Mo. She's born the same day as her dad, which is interesting.
Beautiful. So that means that you and your dad are old fashioned in a way, especially when it comes to love and building a home. The home settings, everything has to be pretty much in order. It has to be clean. Walls, like y'all really old school walls, and even recipes been passed down from generation to generation. Overall, Nico, you are a person that has a very high confidence of yourself. You know you are the goddess of your soul. Even Better Made Chip can't package you in a Better Made package, okay? Because you better than Better Made. So this particular year for you would definitely be about home, duty, responsibility, going back to school, or relocating or moving, or if you're not relocating, maybe you're doing some home improvement or changing your room around, your different paint colors in your home as well too. And your energy, you just like this glowing sunshine, like ray of sun. If anybody can touch you, they get a healing vibe from you.
All right. And Miko, from my perspective, you are an air sign with a fire number. And what's interesting, just quickly, it says that you were out on your own probably between your 19th and 22nd birthday. And you'll notice also in relationships, you tend to attract men that tend to wear uniforms like the military, law enforcement, construction, machinists, toolists, or whatever the case is. But you're a fighter, you like to determine your own destiny. And since you don't take orders, well, you got two choices. One, either strive to be in a workplace a manager, supervisor, director, head of a department, or two, preferably and happily go into your own business at some point in time. The year coming up, since you're coming into 2022, favors Librans, which you happen to be, but you're going to go through a quiet phase. You're going to go through a phase where you don't really feel like being bothered with anybody. But your most important numbers are the 9, the 6, and the 3. And you will find that Fridays and Thursdays and Tuesdays are your best days. Actually, it's Tuesday first, then
Thursday.
no, Tuesday, Friday, Thursday. That's the order. Although the calendar would say Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Tuesday rules the number 9, Friday rules the number 6, and 3 rules Thursday. Okay, and that's how it goes. So, Kaya, this has been fun. I need to thank you. We read more than the 7 people, but let me say this for you. And this is for the reason that we would kind of want to pique your interest to join us tomorrow at this location here. Everybody just get on, all right? And you'll see it right there. Again, we'll be giving 15-minute sessions, half-hour sessions. The 15-minute readings are $40. The half hour is $80. And you can therefore either go to Kaya French's website. This is her baby. So she's got this, and it's KYAFRENCH.com, or call her at 866-331-5088. All those double numbers in that that telephone number, Kai. That's very interesting. So double numbers, and you were born in the year with double H, which is none of my business either. But anyway, to me, everybody,
double.
huh?
That you were too.
Yes, that is true.
That.
That is true. But I'm more talking about you now. Okay, so it's my turn. But anyway, I want to thank everybody. Kaya, thank you so much. I talked her into doing this. I didn't threaten her, but I talked her into this with, a little bit of whatever the case is. But please make sure that you join this, screenshot it, call in, schedule your appointments. In fact, appointments have been scheduled already. So we're going to spend 5 hours tomorrow doing this. Again, you can get a reading from Kaya or myself or both. Of course, if you want it both, it'll be at different times. So while space is limited, please do this. And Monday, I'm going to have Kafunya on, the Crystal Lady, and she does a lot of other things too. But everybody, I want to thank you very much. And hold up, let me do this quickly. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Okay. There we go. Okay, this takes it. There we go. There we go. Kaya, thank you very, very much, young lady.
Thank you.
You have a blessed day. And for everybody, this was a surprise. I thought it would be about 10 minutes. I lied, it's about 34 minutes. It's funny how times go by when you're having fun.
having fun.
This is what we're passionate about. The King Simons, the Jackie Levines, the Brandon Smiths. This is why, if you notice, all the shows that I've had on recently spill over an hour. I don't mean to, but by the time I look up and look at the clock, because I'm so busy looking at the people that are calling in and whatnot like that. But if you don't, also, by the way, please pick up our monthly newsletter. The November issue is out. You can go to, if you go to Kaya French's, KYAFRENCH, it'll be Kaya and Lloyd. If you come to mine, Lloyd-Strayhorn.com, it'll be Lloyd and Kaya. We both kind of synthesize our astrological and numerical energies to put this together for you. We put a lot of energies into it, and it's been going, I guess, about a year. Is that correct, Kai? Somewhere?
Maybe a year and 2 months now. We've been
yeah. So anyway, but everybody, please join us tomorrow if you can. This is the place. That's the number. That's the website. Make sure you log on and everything like that. And Kaya, you have a good evening. It's been a long day for the both of us, I guess. And everybody, thank you. Don't forget, I'll see you Monday. And by the way, before I go, I gotta say a special thanks to King Simon that's really raised my level of coming into the 21st century with this technology. Other than that, it's like, can I turn another page? Okay. But thank you, Simon. Thank you so much. And thank everybody that participated. Everybody have a blessed day.
Good night.
Peace, 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 peace.